Hey, what's up, everyone? It is war season again. As you can see here, it just started up. We are in a very, very big pickle here. We're down a huge amount of skulls, 26,000 to 41. Let's go ahead and get some raids in here. We haven't done any of our raids yet. We are on the low-level account here, King J Dub. So let's go ahead and check out what they got here. We're right around like the 2,500 trophies, so 738 right there is pretty good. Let's see if we can get higher skull counts. You want to get as high as skull counts as you possibly can. So here's a 750. Let's go attack this one. They have elite boosted mummies and elite boosted paladins, which means there's going to be a lot of enemies on the field. We are using our getting cookie cutter strategy. A lot of knights. They are elite boosted now since the war season up, so we typically have elite boosts on during the war season when we are fighting. And you can see there's a couple gargoyles there. That's going to do a decent amount of damage to the king. The king ran up ahead to soak up all that gargoyle damage by himself. We didn't want our knights to take that damage. And so you can see the king is already, again, back at full HP. That's why we did what we did there. Typically, you want to stay together, but you also want to block with your king, soak up damage. Again, you'll notice our basic strategy has been a whole bunch of knights, a few archers in the beginning, and then for the most part, the archers will be able to stay alive the entire time. You can see we got two little archers guys right there, just playing cleanup and just taking care of any of the firebolt towers in the background there. And then for the rest of the fight, it's just a non-stop barrage of knights just spamming like crazy. And you can see so many of them right now. So we're going to go in Sonic Blast right there to kill the knights that popped out of the mummy. Now we have probably a good amount of knights, so let's go back. There's a bomb. We got to kick that bomb back. Make sure that bomb. I'm gonna go kick that bomb back. Kind of got to get a feel for where those bombs have dropped, because you do want to prevent them from destroying your units. If the bomb tower is high enough level, they can do a significant amount of damage to your troops. So we have enough knights. We're gonna bring out a couple more archers just in case, and then now we're gonna save up for our mummy. So you can see it's just nonstop. I don't think like hardly any units have actually died in this attack here. So the downside to this is if it has any towers on the left or the right up here, we're not really going to be able to break through those towers in time, because you can see the knights just freaking zerg the base right there, devour it. And there's our two archers right there. So in the beginning, I think we summoned out 2 or 3 archers, and they survived the entire fight. Pretty significant right there. That means you're doing a really good job. So very, very few archers, tons and tons of knights. It works out extremely well, especially when you have elite boosts on. Even if you don't have the elite boost knights on, it is extremely powerful. So let us go and check it out. Maybe a little bit harder base here. So we got 750 skulls. So let's try. He was 2,500. Let's try like a 2,600. We're looking for high skull value. So here's 768, 756. So we can try the 68 one right here. If they are challenging, you can look at the mini map. But to me, it hasn't been challenging at all. We had a ton of time. So let's go ahead and again bring out 3 archers that time. And then now just keep spamming out these knights. We're trying to stay together with the troops here this time, so we can shield them up, because we don't want them to die. There's a nice setup there. A good choke point with mortars. Got some frosters there. Got some pyromancers there. So this base is a lot better than the previous base that we fought. Thanks to those choke points. It looks like our archers are actually going to be defeated this time. I don't see them. They seem to be destroyed and killed, unfortunately. So all that choke point, the range DPS, the pyromancer, the mortar, did a great job there killing them. So we're going to have to bring out a couple more of archers. And you can see we have a nice swarm of knights right there. And again, this is a lot better base than what we just fought previously. We're going back to kick some of those bombs back. We have the Scream Bomb, so that's actually not really working out too well for our knights. And you can see a lot of them are just getting chipped away now at the tremendous choke points here with all the range DPS that this base has. This is a very, very well-designed base. We should have no issues beating it, but it is a a well-designed base. We're just probably a little bit too powerful with these elite boosted units here. So running back to shield up our guys. Going to use the Scream to take away some of the slowness. And now we have plenty of time, so it's like you can calm down and not rush as much. You can see our king is almost dead. So we're going to just chill here for a little while. Come up to the corner and shield those guys. And now the king is at full HP, so we're going to make our final plunge into the castle gate here. Again, we got to check the corners. It looks like there's a bomb tower on both sides. Yep, so if we would have just rushed recklessly up here, we would have lost these two towers because of all the troops that would have just bombarded the castle gate like we did in the last one. But now we were able to successfully take down both of those, and now it's just mummies, because the only thing that's going to get to the castle gate is the mummy, so that is why we have our third troop as the mummy right there. And a very, very good raid. Great defense on Mayak, 187. You're just a little bit too powerful there for you. Alright, so we need one more. You need to do at least 300% raids in the Alliance Wars to really help out your team. So let's go and try and get some more skulls. So we've had a good run at 750, a good one at like 765. So let's see if we can get one that's like 780 or so. So let's look up here, 780. Let's go down just a little bit. So we're at the 2700s. Don't see anything else, so let's go after that 780 guy. He was around 2,800, I believe, trophies. So this should be a very, very challenging. All right, so we're going to actually have to look at his base and plan our attack. All right, so he has a lot of gargoyles. You can see we're going to get 575 medals here. A lot of medals, so this is a tough base for us. The medals and the trophies are generally a good estimation of how strong it is. Gargoyles, Arblasters, Archers, some Paladins back there. It doesn't look like it's a really good base, though, with the tons of Gargoyles. That's going to help. The Knights are going to really affect the Gargoyles and kind of just, like, divert those. I don't think we should have that much issue. Let's go ahead with this. Our cookie-cutter strategy. Knights, Archers, just a smidge of Archers. So when you're having a base like this with lots of Gargoyles, Gargoyle is the #1 troop that you're going to face. You don't want to have all your troops clumped up together. So you want to spread them out. So you can see on our morale gauge, on our troop gauge, we're letting it build up a little bit more than we have been in the last couple fights. And so about every 5 or 6 seconds, we are now spawning out our knights in batches. So you can see we dropped all our troops right there. And now we let it fill up about halfway. And so the reason we are doing that is if the gargoyles all come out and they attack a big giant swarm, they're going to kill a good majority of your troops. So you want to have them spread out. We need to actually recover back here. We're going to run back to our troops. Sit behind. There's the gargoyles. And oh, so close, so close. So we'll have to actually come back in here and fight this one again. We just got too overzealous there, went up real close. We got a little bit of damage from the snake tower that kind of ticked us down. But definitely, I think we can beat low hidden hers 75. So let's give this one more try right here. I think our strategy was sound. We just got a little bit too over anxious at attacking. So he has 3,000 trophies, way up there in the leaderboards. And so we noticed that we know more about his wave. So we know there's not many many gargoyles besides the first couple waves. So we'll be able to actually bring out a little bit more troops in bigger batches. This time I'm bringing out a lot more archers to deal with the choke point over here. We're going to run back and shield them up. Staying right here to kill the mummies, the spawn there, the troops. Coming up to the corner there to give them the shield. Coming up to the corner here to not take as much damage. Put the shield on. So we've taken a lot of damage from our king. And now it's just spam, spam, spam knights. Scream. We're just going to bring them back from that bomb. Get them together here. Because again, there wasn't that many gargoyles. I'm going to bring out a lot more archers. So you can see those right there that clumped up. They killed off a good majority of my knights. From this point on, we're just going to be spawning out mummies. Since we should have enough troops to move forward. Let's sit back and blow things up with our king. And sit in the middle here since our HP is kind of low. So we got the shield on us. The mummy should come out here and help stun these guys. So if we can get a stun off, it's going to protect a lot from those gargoyles right there. So we might not get 100%, but we'll be able to beat the base, I believe, right here. He's got towers on the side, so again, very, very nicely played. I'm going to come over here and Sonic Blast in the corner to kill the Fireball Tower. Come over here. Try and get as much damage as we possibly can. Screamed, but the guys were just focused on the castle gates. Weren't able to get the other tower, and I think we may have missed one back there, so we might have got 97. Nope, 98, so we just missed that one in the corner right there. But yeah, overall, we did a great job, and unfortunately, we lost 10 skulls because we missed that one tower. And yeah, great raid right there. Good base. Needs a lot of improvement, though, Low Herzen. But yeah, good fight there. Definitely for a low-level king, a 2,500-ish trophy, taking on a 3,000 trophy right there. Nice raids. Anyway, let me know how your war season is going. Let me know if you guys are going to win or how tough the competition is. This one seems like a pretty fair fight for us for the most part. We are, I think, the strongest alliance in here. But as you can see, we are, way down, 10,000 skulls down right here against the Glide Scorchum Melzwagers. Weird-ass name. I'm sure my name is a weird-ass name, too. The Wyverlution is a weird-ass name as well. But, yeah, there you go, guys. So definitely like, share, subscribe. I'll talk to you later.